We're here at Camp Ketcha with the Executive Director, Tom Doherty, and our friend from Bernstein Shore, Kat Joyce. You guys all support the nonprofits throughout the state of Maine. We appreciate it, and we're here at one of your favorite places. I asked you a while back when I met you what your Maine life looked like, and Camp Ketcha was the first thing you said.
Yeah, Camp Ketcha has been a big part of my life since moving here. I went to camp as a kid, and it was a big part of my growing up and learning to have self-confidence and interacting with adults and children and making friends, and very formative experience for me. So when I moved to Maine, I looked for an opportunity to give that experience to my children. And I also grew up in a place where I didn't have extended family, and I missed that sense of connection to place, and I really wanted my children to have that. And having 107 acres here in Scarborough is such a unique, amazing opportunity for my kids to feel connected not only with their community members, but also with the land.
And what are the ages, Tom, that you serve?
Primarily 3 to 14 years old. We've got a preschool that does 3 to 5, and then camp runs from 3 to 14, and then they become CITs and LITs and learn leadership skills, and hopefully ultimately come work for us. Many of our staff have come up through the ranks. So
that was counselor in training.
Yeah, sorry, yeah. camp jargon for that. But I mean, we are, for many of these kids, their first employer, so there's a role that we play that way. And we have up to 80 staff in the summertime. So.
And the programs that you can get involved with here on campus, or activities, I should say, what does that look like?
Well, interestingly, not only do we serve kids, but we also serve adults. We have corporate events here, team building events. We host all kinds of weddings and parties for people. But there are a lot of different ways to get involved. There are volunteer opportunities on a regular basis. We always need help building something, fixing something, maintaining something. So a lot of people provide services in kind. Fundraising is always extremely helpful for people to give money to help support the programs here. We are a nonprofit, and we do try to provide a lot of scholarship opportunities for families who may not be able to afford our programs without some assistance.
And what I thought was really neat, Tom, that you said is that you don't have to live in Scarborough you have buses that go off campus.
Yeah, in the summertime, we draw from Gorham, Westbrook. We had a family that came for years from Bodenham, would drive down and have their child. We had last summer we had a family came from York, and that was great. And kids, we're rare in that our summer program is very outdoors oriented. All of our programs, that's sort of the through line to it, is everything's outdoor based. So kids can get out there and hopefully build a community of friends, and that goes on year round through our Montessori nature-based preschool, our riding programs, even our Portland Gear Hub, which is in Portland, but the focus of that is getting kids outside and active and that kind of thing. So we sell refurbished outdoor equipment, bicycles, that kind of thing. So again, to facilitate getting kids outside.
And lastly, a lot of exciting things coming up this summer. Can people still get involved?
Absolutely, yeah. Our camp program is due to begin in June. We have got lots of amazing programs. They've done such a good job of finding cool, new, interesting ways to get kids of all ages outside.
Awesome. Well, thank you for the introduction, and thanks for educating us a little bit more about what Camp Ketcha is all about. This has been a great day at Scarborough, especially when you mentioned the outdoors, whether it's the water or here on campus. Thank you so much. It was a beautiful day, guys. We'll see you back at the Danforth.